This boulevard, there's another one behind, a couple of buildings and there's another one behind.
Okay.
So it's Stanica 26, that's the name.
Okay.
Also, there are some places in the park, in the public park that they, actually there's a couple of clubs there.
Yeah, like the way some girls have already shared with me the national park or something like that.
Yeah, there are a couple of clubs
And
there.
it's also beautiful in the spring.
Oh yeah, sure. Sure.
So how is the people in here as a foreigner?
Okay, they're not the worst, they're not the best.
So
Okay.
our brother is kind of sharing a lot with us before my memory card was filled. So he was sharing some cool place you can be able to go and hang out.
Yeah, so I mentioned Station 26 over at Jordan Mialko.
Yes.
There's a boulevard over there. Also, there are some cool places in the park where you can hang out in the evenings.
Yes.
Usually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay.
Well, Sunday plus maybe not.
Yeah,
But Fridays and Saturdays they're usually open.
normal.
Also, there are a few bars on this, at the end of this boulevard.
Yes.
At this walking area, all the way down. There are some cool bars over there as well. And by the riverside, directly by the riverside.
Yes.
Yeah. There are also a few places there that work till like 1 a.m.
Yeah, that is what some local already told me.
Yeah, that's all I know as well.
Like Irish pub.
Irish pub, yeah.
Yeah.
Irish pub is a cool place there.
Wow. And I found the people very friendly.
Well, yeah, pretty much. They're very open to foreigners, like especially if they're offering some services, like a taxi or
Very friendly.
also usual people, regular people.
Very friendly. When I came in, I was like, as I always said before, like Albania have a very high expectation because of the people, friends I met out of the country, like in France. So, but when I went there, Tirana is pretty more close-minded.
But here is more open.
But the smaller cities are more open-minded.
That is a weird thing, but it happens a lot.
And I was told not to go to the smaller cities, that they are more close-minded. It is the smaller cities, Berat and Skopje. And there that very day, the transport system, the drivers, they don't speak a dime in English, neither French, neither Italian, neither Spanish. In any way I can be able to communicate with them. But these guys are very friendly and take good care of me, help me onto my destination, and even call other connection bus to wait for me.
That's awesome.
So I never wait for even 5 good minutes waiting for the next bus from city to city. Awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, good.
So if you want to have more better experience, forget about what the mainstream media or most tourists said, because I am not like most tourists. I am a different one. Tourists don't go to like villages, the unknown places. Forget about all this blah blah blah. These are stereotypical tags and labels. So if you are following me, you know the way I do my things. I go straight, raw. So go down to the unknown cities and you will find that you will have a great time there. Most of them even have great things there. For example, they are talking about more of okra. Yes, in this city, in this country, okra outshine the capital city in many things. But when I came in, man, there is a great place, good things to do in here. I like it. It is more modern. The only difference is people who like medieval things.
True. So here in Skopje, there was an earthquake that happened way back in time, and they had to rebuild a lot of things, literally from scratch. So that's why most of the historical parts of Skopje, have been swept up by the earthquake. There are some, old parts that are on the other side of the bridge. Is like the oldest thing you're gonna find around here.
Okay.
Every other thing is more modern, like you said. Not everybody likes it because they feel like it doesn't represent like the European old style, and most of these other cities have, capital cities have like the old fashion things, and they really love it. They respect it. But this is more modern. I personally love more modern than having everything old.
Yes, I like the style of here of Skopje.
Yeah.
Why? Not like the normal old town or city of most European countries, where the statues, the monuments are very small. Yeah, the things are very huge.
Yeah.
The same monument in another country, like even like France or in Italy or other places like Poland, this is even times. This is like 3 of 1 in those places.
Yeah, that's true.
This city represents masculine energy, man. Everything is big.
Too much energy. Yeah, there's too much energy. So, but these statues, they carry like a mixed feeling for most people, especially the older generation.
Yes.
So they feel like most of the money that went into making all these huge statues around us,
Yes.
should have been, used for something better, like for their own lives, for education, for whatever other purpose, apart from this, huge thing. They feel like there's a lot of politics into it. And so they don't feel the same way we foreigners feel when we come here.
Yes.
And like,
The tourists.
this is so nice.
Yes.
They see it as like, well, what is it worth to us? Like,
Yes.
we could have better life if this wasn't there. Like, it's not worth the amount of money.
But if there is advantage and disadvantage to
Definitely.
it. After an exhaustive walk throughout the day or throughout the year, sometimes you need to walk around to relax with your loved one.
Yeah.
And so,
true.
if they didn't do this, where is that place? They can find that place.
Well, that is the advantage that we foreigners here actually gain, because we don't see it from the perspective of like it's our
The
money
locals.
or whatever.
Yes.
We just enjoy what we see.
And you remember, it is because of some of these things, this scenery, you see how beautiful it is, that attracts foreigners to the city.
Definitely, and tourism is a big thing here.
So these people, I understand. I am not a politician, but these people, this is some of the things we Africans we lack.
Yeah, true. When it comes to tourism, we don't get that much. Most countries
And we have the best places for tourism. If we organize, for example, even the whole of Africa, an example, even as a Nigerian, we are Nigerians.
Yeah.
Our country, if it's well organized, if we have people that take drastic and positive and long-term future decisions that will make the country better, it is a all year long tourist destination.
Definitely. The weather is just perfect for that.
We have everything. The seaside, we have
summer,
it.
you see all these people here right now.
Yeah.
In winter, it's gonna be like 10% of these people here.
Yes, it's normal because it's cold outside.
Yeah. That's the point. But we have that weather every all around the year.
If we do this kind of things, the great leaders, the good ones, not all this bad, some of the ones you see here, they don't even merit to be there. It's all political game again because they don't really serve the people. People that really serve the people that did well for the country have to be celebrated like this. So for me, it's good. For me, even one of the best places for me in nightlife in the city, I am not a club type. So when I'm in club, I don't like it because I find that a club is like loaded with a lot of bunch of unattractive males. So when you are there, maybe 20 girls with 50 men or 100 of men. So and everybody will be running after one woman, and they will start boosting the ego of the woman, and the woman will start having pride. That club is very lousy, very like. I'm not talking bad about clubs, but this is what makes it for me anyway. It's very loud and sometimes it's dirty. Everybody's touching each other, and you don't know who the guy is or the woman is. But yeah, you can see clearly. So this is where you beat the guys that they cannot do it, that run to the club, because most of them, they have to drink before they can act confidently. But no, we do it raw. So when you don't like it, it's not because I don't have to make you drunk first before you can start to open up. So in that way, I don't like it. So I want it to be raw so that you are in your conscience and you know what you are doing. Not you taking pretending to hide in the name of alcohol to do something. But that is 99% or more than 95% of people doing in the world.
I bet that is. So here's the thing. In my own opinion, after living here for so many years,
Yes.
like meeting people in public is something that is more difficult than online.
Okay.
Yeah, online is definitely much easier. Like you can just write up to anybody and say hey, and they may respond. But in reality, if you walk up to them and just like try to say hello or like start a conversation, it's more difficult. Like people are usually closed up. But in some cases, if maybe you are a very good social, speaker, and you can, start a funny conversation, maybe you have some chances. But compared to some other places where I've been, it's a bit difficult to like make, you know, these conversations. There's like meeting a stranger, for example, in public.
Yes.
It's a little bit more difficult.
The way I do it in most countries, not everybody can do it. And our society has gradually in fact, already gone to that stage that you cannot talk to people in the street.
Yeah, it almost comes up like weird or being
Weird,
like,
so,
you know.
so they see it like weird, I know.
Yeah.
So I like to do it my way, and so sometimes don't really judge it like my style. As I always say, you have to develop yourself to that level to be able to do that.
Yeah, definitely. I do agree with that. I do agree. Like
what I do.
You have to be able to, like, you know, get rejected.
Yes.
And then just go ahead with your day.
I don't give a fuck with rejection. I don't waste my time. You understand me? For example, even the same thing, if I see a girl that I like in here, I will walk up to her, let she reject me. If she didn't reject me, I will have a good time. Or even though I've been talking to her, at the end of the day she wants to reject me, let she reject me. It is a numbers game, I give a fuck. How can you be a man? How can you be a leader if you just get only 1-2 rejected in the whole year, or maybe for a lifetime? Sure. You are close in there, you are right. I don't give a shit. So for me, I don't care. Rejection is...
That's the way to go for sure. You have some issue, you're asking for directions or whatsoever, there's a chance. Like the first time I came into this country, it was awkward. I was so open and like, you know, I don't know where I'm going, but I need directions. Like I wanted to get a taxi or whatever. So I tried to talk to the first person, and the person just walked past me like, hey, I just need directions, right? I don't need anything, it's like nothing special. And it was a man actually. Then I was like, okay. The second person was at the same thing. It took like a third person before I got an answer, like a response for what I was looking for. So, but yeah, over time also I've just adjusted to that. Plus, you know, I don't often go out these days a lot. You know, yes. I have my own thing going on.
Yes.
I work from home most of the time.
Yes.
So when I come out here, I just want a good time to relax. And only people like you, or very few other people, will ever dare stop me and like, you know, try to have a conversation. It doesn't happen.
Even you?
It doesn't, like, you know, people don't stop me to have a conversation, like, you know, or even I'm sitting like in a park or somewhere, people don't just come over to me, hey, let's talk about something, you know, like.
Very few.
That's like 1 in 2-3 years, I tell you.
Wow.
That doesn't happen.
So for the past 3 years, someone like me, I've not stopped you.
The last time I had this kind of conversation was with some guy. He said he lived in South Africa for some time. He's Macedonian, but he lived in South Africa for some time. And so he was like, oh, I just came from some artist place and we had some drinks. So hey, you know, what's up? Let's talk about life and all that. But that was 4 or 5 months ago. That was the last time. And I don't go out a lot.
Yes.
But every once in a while I go out, you know. That's the scenario. And if I walk up to somebody, usually like, I would say like I have like 70% chance of having like this attitude game going on, like, I don't want to really talk to you, what are you, you know, just go away. Maybe not directly, but indirectly, you know,
yes,
like.
the body language, yes.
Yeah, like, of course, if I need something, I don't give up. But most of the time, if you just want to have a regular conversation, you have to be ready to, you know, be rejected over and over again.
Yes.
Even for a regular conversation.
No, because number one, you are a foreigner. For example, you are coming to this is what I always say. You are a foreigner. When you come to a country, you have to be able to put yourself out there to get what you want, to be able to integrate, even job, all.
Yeah, true.
So imagine, you are here, you want to meet the girls. At some certain stage, you want to meet the girls. You have to get rejected.
Yeah, you will.
You have to get rejected. Anywhere, anywhere, it's the same thing. These people are, I think, are also even easy to talk to. For me...
Well, you have definitely more experience, so.
Yeah, easy to talk to. Depend on who you are. But mind you, anywhere in the world, you get rejected.
Yeah, true.
How can you have a girlfriend if you don't get rejected? That means you will have to have a girlfriend once in a blue moon, once in 5 years or 3 years. Or except you always going to club, making friends for months or for years until you guys are drinking. Maybe one day you got drunk, you like her, maybe she also like you in a way. You got drunk, then from there something happened. Then you started like, before you know, it turned to relationship. I don't have time for that. My time is so precious. I meet you, girl, I found you attractive, I like you. You want it or not? If you don't want it, not like I will say it direct, but you understand. The body language and the vibe.
Yeah, that is very important.
Then you go, you move, because our life, time is short in man, maximum 70, 80 years. Your time is already gone. So why will I waste my time? So this is an important thing he's saying. You want to add anything?
That's all. I mean, that's a very normal thing in this area.
So all this...
And like you mentioned previously, well, I don't know if you have had the stares, where people just stare at you.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Really?
Albania was a hell for that.
People just really stare at you like...
Albania...
I have a situation where, you're working with other friends and maybe even family members, and you're like 3 or 4 people, but you're the only black person in the group, and this person goes like this. and I've literally seen somebody hit a lamp post because he was looking back.
Take the microphone.
Like, the guy literally hit a lamp post because he was staring at me. I have seen that happen before.
Yes.
So it doesn't happen, and that's also one of those things that most people don't talk about or record about.
Yes.
But that happens in reality.
Nobody talk about.
It does.
Most vloggers only go, everywhere is beautiful. How can everywhere is beautiful? How can every people all friendly? It's impossible.
Of course not.
No, that is what in Macedonia, there are good people in the land.
Definitely.
But majority, like my experience in Tirana was negative. And it was even traumatizing to one of our sisters. Wow. Then we have a lot of issues that we are working, people just spit, people just do.
Whoa. Was that bad?
People spit. Going to see you like this, people just spit. But all these things, most of these YouTubers or vloggers, they are not talking about it. Yeah, everywhere is beautiful. No, I'm not that kind of... I'm not that kind of... Hello. I see this guy. Yes.
Well, there are good parts of the country.
But when I left Tirana, Tirana was a little bit like a nightmare. But you see, with still that style, I'll be able to make my videos as I can, because I have grown more than that stage of that. You cannot keep me in the cage anymore. My cage have been burned and been destroyed and been melted away. So with all they are closed-minded, but they are good people. So I don't make it to stop you, but because if you are not strong mentally, only one of that will shock you.
It will break you.
It will break you, and I will not have any video.
And it's good that you're recording it, because some people back home feel like it's just heaven on earth out there. You're just chilling, like nothing touches you. Like people actually give you gifts on the road as you. Yeah, you get different kind of...
Because what the media push out to us is not so.
So now, since I've told you a couple of not so nice things about Macedonia, let me tell you about some very nice, interesting parts.
Okay.
So for example, the food. The food is awesome. Well, it's still mostly Turkish. In terms of the meat, you have the kebab, you have the, what they call krastavica. No, pleskavica, it's called pleskavica. You have very nice vegetables and, salads, and refreshing and awesome. If you go to like the old bazaar, you see like most of the old kind of food, homemade food, and it's awesome. Fast food is of course available everywhere, but if you really want to taste Macedonia, you should go to the old bazaar.
Old bazaar, yeah. That, I'm very close to the
restaurants in the old bazaar. Let them give you chorba. You know what chorba is?
Chorba.
Chorba, it's called chorba. Chorba is soup.
Soup?
Yeah.
Can you go to internet and show me so that I don't forget it?
Chorba is awesome, man. Let me try. You have like, beef chorba, teleshko, chorba. Okay. And then you also have the fish type, and then you have chicken as well. So this is chorba.
It's there. Okay, you write Macedonian already?
Yeah. This is chorba,
nice.
Man. It is awesome. It's delicious. You go for chorba like this is usually morning food. Like early in the morning, you can get chorba from around 9 o'clock till 11, 12.
Yes.
Definitely gonna find chorba in most of those restaurants down there.
Let me take a photo of it. So guys,
yeah, so the food is very good, awesome. Also, you have, just like you have the opposite side of people, you also have the other side, where people are extremely nice to you. That happens here.
For me, majority of my experience right here in the country is positive. I'm comparing it to country like Albania. I'm very sorry that it's always come, but that is me. It's my reality. Why I'm sharing it to better prepare you, an African that is visiting there. Many vloggers will not share. Black travelers all around the world, they will not share. I have been in the last one was we are in the restaurant. A boy just came in. We in the KFC. Young boys, they maybe in their early 16, less than 17 years, closing their nose, walking past.
Albania, huh?
In Albania, in Tirana. Then some will just spit. The look. We are not even talking about it. Though the looks, the staring, some are very positive. Some are admiration.
You can tell.
Then some are evil, discrimination.
Yeah.
So like the one that was looking you to want to eat the post, that is a little bit like admiration, like a wow.
Ah, well, I don't know.
Yeah, some, not all.
So yeah, you can tell most of the time.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell. You know, we travel, so most of us have developed our body language to understand that.
No, you know for sure. After so many years, you know.
Yeah, so
mistakes.
That is the oldest language in the world. Thank you, brother. We have shared a lot.
Yeah.
This nightlife video is a full package, a little bit of the full package of my experience so far right now in the Balkans. Thank you, brother. It is a great pleasure having you. I am Joel Tamara. If you like my videos, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification so you will get notified of my upcoming videos as I take you to every country on earth. Until then, have a wonderful and inspiring day. Bye-bye.